Now it's time for some actual dadgum progression. Make your way down to the first floor of, I'm just going to call it Foyer 2, this door, and then just sprint all the way to the end. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, something new. It's actually kind of nifty that when you first find the key to this area in the box in that room, you realize, oh, that was going to be important later. I just had a whole thing of pizza, so I'm in a better mood. These are all mannequins. This has bad written all over it. They're all dressed up. They all look so pretty. Oh. Uh, what about this one? Kind of a bummer. Nothing else to see in that room. Go down the hall past the door you came in, and in this room, we got ourselves a piano. Man, there are pianos in a lot of horror-related media. I guess it's only fair. The piano is the most popular instrument. Yeah, I think. Oh, hello.
I could do without the multi-prune face midget, right? Clock Tower, the first Fear motion comic. Okay, great. Can you get off the screen, please? Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. What the Why did you stop? Ain't no way this is fair. I've been running for 5 minutes. You locked the door. And for some reason, I didn't take the moment in here to rest so that I could run away after he inevitably knocks the door down. This one's on me. What isn't on me is Jennifer's constant tripping over nothing. It's just like with the struggle that you have with the Scissorman himself when your icon starts flashing. I have no idea still what constituted. How can I make it happen so that when he catches up, I can have a little struggle and still have the chance to get away? How can I make it so that I keep Jennifer running and she doesn't trip on something? She just trips whenever she feels like.
And it's not like any of this adds tension or something. It's just friggin' annoying. Ah, a metal cane is sticking into the vase. You've obtained the cane. Next door to the right is locked, so moving on. What's in here? Nothing good, I can tell you that. There's a live crow in the cage. Why? What about over here? Something different? Some rats are running around. Again. Why? Oh, they do not like that. Wait, what am I looking at? It's a dead crow! Moving further down the hall, we go inside the first opening, and yep, this is the dead end that I've already seen. Moving to the right, again. What's in here? I don't think I got a good look. Guarded by these statues. Must be an important room. Now it's the bathroom. Okay. Well, you know what? When you gotta go, so it's nice to have some statues guarding the place when I need to relieve myself in peace. Much better. Now I can see. What was that? Oh, it's a kitty. Nice kitty. Play nice. Are you a good kitty? I'm not. Brett. Promise. I swear on my paw. Kit. Okay, bye. Stay safe. You've held up this long, somehow. Are you undead?
Well, next is the room where I ambush the Scissor Man, and everything here is faulty. Or boring. This is boring. Oh, but there might be something over here. Crevice is quite deep. There's something shiny inside. Cane. Let's use the cane. We're going to use the cane. We're going to pull it out. This crevice seems to go quite deep. There's something shiny deep in this. Okay, so you're not gonna use the long ass cane to reach inside and pull it out. Is that what you're telling me? Fuck this. I was just outside this room. I swear, Jen. I swear. Unfortunately, right after I ran, I looked away from the TV. And then I looked back, and it was too late. Try getting over this, loser! Wow, he didn't even try. He didn't even do a little angry dance. Are you serious, Jen?
Oh, we're back in the foyer too. That was the door. That was the door that was locked, but now it's unlocked. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back all the way around.
Those heads should not be moving. Whoop. Okay. What now? Oh. Oh. Oh!
Itchy, tasty. That's what you came up with? Alright, fine.
It's a zombie!
Well, from what I'm able to tell, it's actually a mummy. To which I responded, where are the bandages? And it wasn't until much later that is the room that we need to be in to get a thing. Also, this room has absolutely nothing else interesting in it other than 2 beds to hide under. Literally, do not go in this room unless you're being chased.
Next room. Dolly Dearest. Huh? Oh, it's like a kid's room. I feel like somebody is watching me. There is! Try telling me with a straight face this place isn't haunted. It's a French doll. It's been hung from the ceiling. Well, that's morbid. What about this guy? It's a big clown doll. Creepy. Don't like it. Get that out of my face. We do not like clowns over here. If you do like clowns, keep it to yourself. It seems to be a pretty old. Looks like a child used to live here. It's a record player. It seems to be broken. What isn't broken in this place? Just like the one in the piano room. So if it wasn't any indication before, this mansion is very old. But the game actually takes place in the same year that it was released, 1995 or 1984. Jennifer was born in 1981. That's what the wiki says. Oh, this place looks nice. There's a fireplace, some books, and a nice looking chandelier. This is like the most inviting room in the mansion so far. It's a painting of a woman. She looks familiar. Really? I can't tell, so I'll take your word for it. It's a painting of a middle-aged woman. So is the other woman on the painting young? Younger? It's empty. Very helpful. I can see the courtyard pool below the windows. There's books on the shelf. Very good, Jen. Anything insightful you want to tell me about that? I wonder who lit the fireplace. I'm not sticking around to find out. Moving down the hallway, we got this first room to go in, and it's dead end. Thanks. I think I've been here before. It's hard to tell. I was playing all night last night, and I ended up feeling numb, in pain. It's just lumber. Right. Do you want to take the lumber down, perhaps? Place it across the gap? Going down the stairs past the bathroom, because we've already been in there. Dadgummit! What is with it? What is your obsession with me, Bobby? I don't even like you. Going back up the stairs, and I find myself in the dead end. Yep, that's on you. Okay, let's try. Well, there's a gap there. Oh, okay. Okay, Jen. Fired again by your physiology. It looks like only this section on the wall has been repainted. I don't know why I gave myself a French accent. It just felt right. And you maca people of France. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Fight? Yeah, I'm doing that again. Those jokes are coming right back. Actually, if we keep making fun of the French, they might attack us. I don't know. They've probably heard enough. Well, I tried using the sharp-edged stone on the wall because it looked like something I could rip up. I examined some other statues because I thought maybe something would come of that, and no, they're just examinable for no apparent reason. This is strange. Only that wall is painted in a different color. Is it? Looks exactly the same to me. It looks like it's been repainted. There are cracks, and the wall might crumble. Alright, so this is where we use our rock. Nope! Oh, of course, we gotta use this baton to hit the wall, and that'll make it crumble and we can finally go in? I'm sorry, but from what I remember, the rock that we used to smash another wall made more sense. Why do I still have it in my inventory then? There's another room behind this wall. Is this rock gonna be usable again later on in the story? Because it better be, otherwise there is absolutely no reason to have it. Also, this is a nothing burger room. It seems like this room hasn't been used in ages. It looks like a padded cell, which is probably why they abandoned it so long ago. That's why it's all stuffy in here. I can't even turn the light on.
So come on and run with me as we make a quick escape. I can see the first floor through the gap. Ah, I see. I had to make Jennifer examine the gap before she could put the lumber down, because that makes so much sense! I'm getting really tired of this game's attitude. Good job, Jen. The dagger is glowing faintly. You obtained the bronze dagger. Okay. And so apparently this dagger is to be used on the mummy, and the mummy gives us the cage key. You've put the cage key in your pocket. Okay, great. The cage key is downstairs, 4 doors to the right. And there goes a crow. I will escape here too. Oh, we got another motion comic. But seriously, why have that room at all if there's going to be zilch to do in there? The rats ran off. To where? Also, where did that crow go? Also, what does opening these cages do for me? I was so tired of this. So apparently there was a key under this big clown doll the whole time? I try to point the cursor at all the right things and just... sometimes it just doesn't work. What was that sound? Oh, that doll apparently. Okay, hi. Hello. And she's floating. And she's shifting. It's very... You... Oh, it's a quick time event. It's locked? Why? Did you lock it? Another quick time event, and I'm not mashing the button. Oh. It's dead, I guess. Or destroyed. Dolls don't have lives. Out of the room, down the stairs, third door to the right. That was the one that was locked. And, wow. This room looks exactly like the mural I saw in the other room. There's a hole on the bottom. The hole on the floor goes very deep. Use the metal cane on the flower pot. I guess she inserts it in a hole, and that opens the door on the ground. What was that sound? Better save the game, because things are about to get real. It looks like the hole goes pretty deep down. This ladder won't get me down there. The floor inside the pentagram has an indentation on it. That was a clue. There's something there. Right, the dog. We gotta put the robe on in the perfume, and he'll think that we're Miss Mary, even though we're doing it right in front of him. Is the dog blind? Very familiar with this scent. It smells like the perfume Mary wears. And I guess the dog's snout doesn't work that well either, because he would have definitely smelt us before walking right past it. Whatever. There's a tin can. Looks like there's kerosene in it. And I guess we're not picking it up. Okay, so that's just a nothing. Go to the end of the hallway in the previous room, and there's also nothing over here. So, what do? No, apparently you can climb up this ledge. Well, I didn't know that. It blended in with the background. If something blends in with the background, why would I go further? It looks like it's a dead end. Alright, let's face the ominous red lights. Hello? Is this about to be a stage play? Nah, it's just Dan. You're ugly. No, he's moving! I'm sorry for calling you ugly. Okay, now she jumps into the water. Whatever that water is. Oh, quick time event. We're struggling up the hill. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Well, it's not a quick time event anymore, so... This is what the kerosene's gonna be for. Oh, shit. Well, now the cavern is tumbling down, so I guess it's time to leave. What's happening? Oh, yep, he's deader than dead. And? What? Excuse me, who? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, who and what? It says elevator power source. You've turned on the switch. Oh, now it works! The first floor is a no-go, so level 2, I guess. Could I have gone to level 3? Probably not. I think this is one of those things where, you know, the game wants you to go to this one, so that's the only one that's going to work, so, okay. Can I explore the rest of the mansion? Because there were some things that I think okay, hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Miss Mary. Jennifer. You're such a bad girl. What is wrong with you? How dare you? You killed my little boy.
That was your son? How? How did you give birth to that? That doesn't make any sense.
He must have been just the right size during infanthood.
Bobby,
Bobby, that girl. That girl killed Dan. Go get her. This one. Hi. Oh, they both lead to the same area. So then how do you have two of them? Ladder. Go, 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 go. Move the cursor on the right object, please.
Can't believe it had to end this way. This whole time, Miss Mary was leading. Oh, hi, Bobby. She was leading us to. It's getting windy. She was leading us to this mansion just so she could kill us all? For what? No, 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 no. Here you are. No more playing tag. Get off of me! Yep, she's dead. I think. I hope. Please be dead. Please, please be dead. I know that sounds awful, but you're kind of the main villain. So, please be dead. Ah, Bobby, get away from me. Oh, she's okay. And she just takes a rest. The bell tower, it's slightly audible. Oh. Really? It was that loud for you? Well, I guess we are inside, so it should be. She knew to do that exactly? Well, that doesn't seem to make sense. Was there a hint somewhere that's like, seems like Bobby has very sensitive hearing, so I'll lead him to the clock tower and turn everything on. How did you even know those were the switches for it? I thought this mansion was old. But the bell tower is conducted by switch? I guess those must have been recently installed. And so, and now it's stopped raining. The wind is clear, I think. And that's the more appropriate ending of Clock Tower. I remember in John's ending, somebody was standing next to him. I don't know who. It must have been one of the other girls. So that was definitely an older gen game. It wasn't entirely my thing, but it must have been doing something right because I wanted to finish it. Maybe just the completionist mindset, but I was having some negative opinions about a lot of it. There were some other rooms that I went into that weren't even places to hide or had something inside them to look at, something interesting. So this is the C ending. I think we definitely want to get the S ending. A or S? S would be the best, but I think A also means great, so we'll see. But the game is pretty slow paced. There were some dead ends. There were some obtuse puzzles again. Things that, oh, you actually need to do this. Okay, well, there was absolutely no hints about that beforehand. The cursor and objects that are clickable are a bit finicky because there were other times where I had to look for something, but it wasn't at all clear that was the thing that I needed to pick on. But like I said before, to reiterate, there's something about this game that just made me want to keep playing so that I could finally finish it. So it must be doing something right. An unusual phenomena. That's one way of describing it. Kind of bothered that I ended the game with her being on yellow instead of blue. Anyway, would I recommend this? You know what? Yeah. Play it for yourself, see what I mean. Maybe you'll enjoy it way more than I did. Also, to reiterate, there were little to no scares. Some scares, but they were not at all involved with Bobby chasing after me. I think I was more scared of Miss Mary. And I guess Dan. There was too little atmosphere. Not quite that strong. It was there, but it didn't really kick in at any points. But I am glad that I finally played it because I was wanting to try it out ever since I saw JonTron's video. And I'm happy to say that I finally did. And I'm happy to say that I am going to go back in and try and get the other endings because C is a little too low, especially when it comes to tier lists, and maybe a speed run. I'm also interested in trying out the other games. Unfortunately, the PlayStation version of Clock Tower is not on PlayStation 5. Can you believe that? That makes no sense.